you very much.
Thank
you very much. Thank you. I'm from Ethiopia, so I have background in forestry and watershed management. And currently I'm studying my graduate study at Dalhousie University under Dr. Camrose studying supervision. Today I'm here to present the research we did in Ethiopia. So this research was done under a project sponsored by the International Livestock and Water Management Institute under a project entitled Crop Livestock Productivity Improvement in Sub-Saharan Africa. So this research was done as part of creating background information for the project. And I'm glad that I'm here to share my experience and to learn from your experiences. So my presentation will have this outline. I will start with giving you an overview of the problem and followed by a broad background information. Then I'll continue, I'll give you a highlight of the objective and brief methodology. Then I will share with you the results and discussion. Finally, I'll give you summary and concluding remarks. So the reason why we want to do this study was that there was a lack of information in landscape and household level changes in land cover in the study areas. So the area we did this study is as small watersheds. So most of the information available are basin-wide regional studies which involve very broad generalization. So the cause, and the second reason why we want to do this was the cause and effect interrelationship between changes in land cover and how that's related to community livelihood is not understood well. So, which is important to guide conservation planning or management of resource, sustainable management of resource. Sorry, this is not the recent version I have. The last version I just gave. Can we check? This was the last version. Sorry.
Reg, watershed wiggle.
So, I'll continue talking about. So, one of the reasons why we want to, this was those regional or basin-wide studies, which involve very broad generalization, will not give us a good picture of what's really happening at local scale or at small watersheds. So that's why we need to do this research in small watersheds which have a contrasting future. So we did this research in two small watersheds from the same region. All of them fall within the Ethiopian highlands, but they have a contrasting feature in terms of water availability and other features. So we were interested if that has something to do with the dynamics of the land cover and the way people are responding to those changes and how that change is affecting their day-to-day livelihood. So land cover can be viewed as the attributes of the land in its immediate subsurface, whereas land use refers to the purpose for which we allocate those land covers. And the land cover land change is the change that we cause or our modification or our action on those covers will lead to some kind of change. So that's and Mostly, yeah, we are causing a lot of change, but sometimes this can be also caused by natural process or natural factors.
Thank you, Reg.
Thank you very much. Now I have the right version to continue. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your understanding. So, let me continue. As background information, I will give you some information about Ethiopian highlands and the mixed system and the current issue or the current challenge in terms of land management occurring there before going to the particular case. So I'm defining features of Ethiopian highlands that they receive an annual rainfall of 600 to 2,700 millimeters. So they include areas which are above 1,500 millimeters, and they are the ones who inhabit 90% of the total population in the country, and they also inhabit 75% of the livestock population, and there are areas where 95% of the crop cultivation is going on. So this clearly shows how much pressure is happening in the Ethiopian highlands. Even some studies like the IUC and the International Union of Conservation for Nature indicate that household level landholding is projected to go down in these regions due to the tremendous pressure occurring there. So in short, they are exploited beyond their current capacity. And two of the study sites that we did our research fall within this group, within these Ethiopian highlands. So the type of library system existing in these Ethiopian highlands is mixed farming system where different levels of crop cultivation and animal husbandry are combined for different purposes, for subsistence, for income, as a source of income, or for cash. And the livestock specifically serves, food, draft power, or for growing purpose, because these people are smallholder agriculture farmers who don't have tractors or who don't use that, just smallholder farmers, and that's also a source of income for them. So such type of mixed farming systems have tremendous contribution for the global market, as 48% of global beef and 56% of meat production comes from such mixed farming systems. So what are the issues? What are the burning issues in terms of land management or land-related challenge in these regions? So erosion is a key challenge or problem, and 50% of soil loss from Ethiopian highlands comes from cultivated lands, and some studies indicate that it incurs about a cost of 150 million US dollar in 25 years. So erosion by itself, the failure in production due to erosion, incurs that much cost. In declining quality and size of landholding is also an issue, and these are some of the challenges due to erosion. Deforestation is another challenge in the Ethiopian highlands, which is also an issue in East Africa, other regions of East Africa. In Ethiopia alone, during the period 1990s to 1999, the Ethiopian Forest Acquisition Plan stated that the forest cover has gone down to 3% from 40%. So this is the national statistics. And one of the reasons is high reliance on woody biomass for construction as a source of energy and source of income. People are, using excessive use of the resources for different purposes. So this is just a general picture about the land degradation in Ethiopian highlands, but our purpose is to have a closer look at what's the trend and what's special in those specific sites which have a contrasting picture. And So our purpose was to understand change in these two contrasting sites and to look into the drivers of the change and further to see the impacts which are brought about due to the change. This is the location map of the study areas. So